Hey guys, Ander Meine with Bassquatch Fishing here, and I want to talk to y'all a little bit about a Neko Rig. And actually, it is pronounced a Neko Rig. I learned from watching a video with Shin Fuke, who's Japanese, and that's the Japanese name is a Neko Rig, and he was pretty adamant about saying it's a Neko Rig, not a Neko Rig. And I'd been calling it a Neko Rig forever. I thought I was making fun of these rednecks that were calling it Neko Rig, and I kept calling it Neko Rig, and apparently I'm the redneck calling it by the wrong name. So it's a Neko Rig, and basically it's all it is a weighted wacky rig is really all it is. And it's where you put a nail weight in the worm. Okay, this is the hook that I typically like to use. This is a Gamakatsu Finesse wide gap. I think it's a weedless wide gap hook is what it is. It's got that little weed guard on it right there. Just helps keep it a little bit more weedless. This is my favorite bait to throw a Neko Rig on, or to Neko Rig. This is a Power Team Lures Tickler. It's basically just a trick worm style worm. And gotta find my, where did my nail weight go? Oh, it's all the way over there. There we go. We got a nail weight right here. This is just a little tungsten nail weight, and I'll usually take my hook point, make a little pilot hole in the nose of the worm so that nail weight will slide in there a little easier. Then I'll take the nail weight, slide it in there, push it in there nice and hard, get it all the way in there. And I like to make sure it's totally inserted in the worm. There we go, see, so you can't even see it on there anymore. And I take a little dab of super glue and put it right over that hole to try and seal that up, because those tungsten nail weights are pricey, and you catch one fish and it seems like they start jumping around and they throw that nail weight out of there. So I don't like to be blowing through tungsten nail weights. Now what I'm going to do, I've got my O-rings here. This is my little wacky rig tool where I'm going to put a couple of O-rings on here. I actually prefer to use 2 O-rings, and where I can cross the O-rings and put the hook underneath of where they cross. What that does is it turns the hook perpendicular to the bait instead of parallel to it. There's some guys like Justin Lucas, we have some debate about this. Justin is a friend of mine, and we kind of grew up in the same area. And I know Justin's done a video where he talks about putting it just one O-ring and putting the other direction. I kind of disagree with him on that, but it's all right. So whatever you think works for you, whatever you feel like gets you better hookups, that's fine. But as you can see, I've crossed them, and I'm going to do the same thing where I put a little dab of super glue right where I crossed them. That keeps those O-rings crossed, as well as it actually sticks the O-ring to the bait. And so I can literally catch like 50 fish on this thing and never have to switch it. And then as you can see, I'm taking it and I'm putting it underneath of where it's crossed, so that my hook is now turned perpendicular to the bait. And then I just take my little weed guard, stick it under there. Okay, that's it. And it takes it's a little preparation, little time to get that set up, but it's really, really effective. The times that I feel like this Neko Rig is really effective is when they're suspended around any kind of cover or structure like docks, or if they're suspended in trees, stuff like that. It just sinks real slow past them. But as well as I actually fish it a surprising amount out on Decker on the outside grass lines. I fish it in grass a lot. For whatever reason, it's really effective in grass because of the fact that it's not too heavy. It just kind of rests on top of that grass, and just gives it a different look, you know, from the usual Texas rig stuff that they see guys fishing through grass all the time. So either way, it's really effective. I just fish it really, really slow, just kind of nudge it every once in a while, and they just come along and suck it up. Woo. Got us one on a Neko Rig. He ate it.